Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to show you how to make this pattern. Is Japanese Sashiko inspired, something like that. So yeah, this is the pattern, and this was my first time actually doing it, and I hope it's gonna be easier. That's the sleeves, and yeah, I needed to give this denim life. So you need scissors. I used the ruler, a pen, and yarn, your preferred yarn, and a needle. So you can even use a tape measure. This is the yarn that I'm using. It's the smallest yarn for crochet, the scissors, and of course the denim you want to work on. So this is how it was looking. I wanted to do the patches on the front, around the buttons, or the collar. I was very sure I wanted to put the pattern on it, so I wasn't sure exactly should I put it on the edges or in between, but the front, so I couldn't put everywhere because it will be extremely overwhelming to the denim, so I had to put some like patches. So, and on the behind, it's either I use the middle part or the two other sides. And after looking at it and looking, the middle part was more out, so I decided to do the pattern in the middle section. So that's why I'm going to do the section using the ruler. So, and the hands, they were a bit of worn out, so I decided to put like a hemming around it. I wanted to put stars, but I settled for the hem. So here we go with the ruler. You decide to make the vertical lines. I decided to space them with 1 centimeter each apart, and make the crossing lines, like the squares. I wanted them to be very identical, like the same, so I made 2 centimeters across the vertical lines, so to make these small boxes. And I started marking inside the boxes. In the first line, I skip one box, and the other side, then I'll start by skipping a box, then marking with a smaller. You can use even cross, something that you can not forget. So I decided to use longer line and some dots, less like a hyphen. So I'm going to start making X on the first line, and on the first line I'm going to use exactly from the margins of the line to put it across. So for you not to be confused, make sure you're done with the vertical lines, the one that are more hyphened first, then do with the dots. You can use any marker to make you distinguish between the lines. So I decided to use a hyphen and a dot. So I decided to do the hyphens first, then the dots. And on the hyphens, I start making the cross line, not the cross, the X line on the margins, exactly on the margin. From behind, exactly on the margin, then to the other side of the margin, then from the other side of the margin, at the corner of the boxes, then to the other one. That's how we make the X identical to each other. Yeah, simple. Remember to sew from inside, from the back side of the sleeve. So this is what I'm done with the longest hyphen. The smallest one, I'm going to make the X lines inside the box, not from the margin and the lines that are already made of the box. So I'm making the X but inside the box, just the same way I used to do from the first line with the notice on the other side you're going to
Secure.
do this star. It's not a star actually, it's a cross X line inside the box, as you can see. Yeah, inside the box. Make sure it's inside the box. So this is when you're done with both the patterns, the one that you've been putting inside the box and the one that you've been following along the margins of the small squares. So we're going to start another pattern. We're making something like a wave but sharp cornered. So let's begin. On the farthest end of the first line, pull the string and remember to tie the knot behind it. It should be single side, one side of the strings when you are tied the knots. Then you put the needle to go across one of the strands, just one. Then you go down, go through inside the smallest. Make sure it's tightly sewed in, not just above the yarn but just inside, even through the denim, to just make it firm. Then you go down to the next line with the biggest excess, then up, just the way that you can see it on the screen. That will be the pattern. You go up, you pass through the middle section, the one that has been done inside the small boxes, and you make sure it goes through the denim, just to make sure the yarn is secure and firm. So you'll do it across all from one end to another, as you can see on the screen. From the first line, one strand, then across in the middle section, then to the next line with the biggest excess, then up again in the middle, then like that. You get it? Yeah. Once you get to the end, you're going to go across it. It's like going back from where you came from. Remember, we used to do in one sided of the strand, so you're going to use the other side of the strand of the upper and the large X. So once you're done with the waves across, so along all the lines, then you start going across. It's like the opposite of the first line that you are doing. You go as the waves crisscross each other. That's the only way I can explain it. Just the same formula you use, but using the opposite direction so that they can crisscross each other to make a star pattern. When you are done crisscrossing, this is what should look like the end results.